Hello guys, welcome back with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Catastrophic maritime injuries. In some instances, an offshore accident can cause injuries that are so serious that they change a person's life permanently. These types of injuries are so notorious that the medical and legal community has a word for them: catastrophic injuries. When a person has this type of offshore injury, these injuries will likely impact the rest of their life. In some instances, certain injuries mean that a person won't be able to earn a living with physical work as they once didn't. In other cases, it means that every aspect of a person's life is impacted by the severity of their injuries. Serious maritime injuries that change lives include traumatic brain injuries, paralysis, burn injuries, spinal cord injuries, amputation, crash injuries. Often, these offshore injuries require a lifetime of medical care. When workers are suffering from an accident they didn't cause, they deserve compensation for the care that will make their life as comfortable as possible. Maritime burn injuries. One of the most catastrophic injuries that can occur in a maritime accident is a burn injury. If you suffered a burn injury during a maritime accident, it is vital to contact a top-rated Houston maritime burn injury lawyer as quickly as possible. Arnold and Itkin LLP has helped hundreds of injured seamen advocate for their rights, including those who have suffered serious burn injuries while working offshore. Experienced maritime workers know that fires can ignite in most offshore environments. These incidents can lead to severe burn injuries. Common causes of offshore burn injuries include contact with hazardous chemicals. Highly flammable chemicals can cause severe burns. Electrical accidents. Faulty or improperly handled electrical equipment can spark a fire. Engine room fires. Malfunctions in engine room can cause an explosion or fire. Equipment malfunctions. Hazardous or defective equipment can cause a fire. Explosions caused by highly flammable chemicals used for vessel or onboard equipment. Types of burn injuries maritime workers can experience. There are several degrees of burn injuries depending on the severity of the burn. Burn injuries can be caused by the extreme heat, electricity, chemicals, radiations, or friction. Any of these burn hazards are present on seafaring vessels or offshore rigs. Burn injuries can range from mild to life-altering burns, including first-degree burns. This is usually a surface burn that does not necessarily require medical attention but may cause irritation and pain. Second-degree burns. This is a more severe burn that may cause blisters and may extend it below the surface. Healing can take a few weeks. Third and fourth degree burns. These are the most serious burns injuries because they extend through the entire layer of tissue that lies below the surface. This layer contains structures such as nerve endings, sweat glands, hair follicles, and blood capillaries. These burn injuries are much more severe and will require a longer healing process and more medical attention. Serious burn injury complication. Several burn injuries can lead to serious complications if not treated properly. Third or fourth degree burn complications include hypothermia, resulting from the loss of body heat due to the damaged skin, hypovolemia, from damaged blood vessels causing your blood to lose blood and other fluids, infections resulting from the lack of protective burners, due to the damaged skin. Joint difficulties can result from the build-up of scar tissue. Sepsis can result from an infection. This is a life-threatening condition. Hospitalization costs for catastrophic burns can run into the six-figure range. This is why it is vital to contact an attorney as soon as possible to recover financial compensation for your injuries. Suffering these injuries without support can destabilize your future, and the sooner you get in contact with a maritime burn injury lawyer, the better your chance of achieving the best possible outcome for your case. Houston Maritime Brain Injury Attorneys. Head injuries occur frequently in the maritime industry, depending on the severity of the injury. Lifelong treatment may be needed in many cases. It may seem as though cases could have not been prevented. In reality, many brain injury accidents could have been prevented with the proper precautions. If that's the case, you may be able to file a claim under the Jones Act. Some of the most common causes of brain injuries include broken equipment, crane and cargo accidents, improperly stored equipment, poor ship maintenance, conveyor belt accidents, improper safety guidelines or training, lack of safety equipment, slip and fall accidents. Types of brain injuries and common symptoms. When a maritime worker suffers a head injury, it's one of two types, a closed head injury and an open head injury. A closed head injury is when an injury doesn't cause the skull to be broken, fractured, or pierced. An open head injury is when the skull is pierced or fractured. Although open head injuries may seem more severe, closed head injuries are difficult to diagnose and can require extensive treatment. Common symptoms of brain injuries include cognitive damage, memory loss, trouble with concentration and attention, sensory symptoms, loss of vision, hearing loss, or loss of taste or smell. Physical symptoms, seizure, headaches, paralysis, insomnia, chronic pain, or language difficulties. Behavioral or emotional symptoms, irritability, anger, depression, and dramatic mood swings. Any level of brain damage can have a serious impact on an employee's daily life, altering their personality and their ability to make a living. When a brain injury happens because an employer or co-worker was negligent, it's vital for injured people to hold at fault parties accountable for their own sake, the sake of other employees, and the sake of the loved one they support. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you. See you. See you.